welcome back to my channel. So my name is Anura Mama Mangala Chisega, and I create content based on mind care tips and lifestyle. Apart from that, I am a mental health advocate. So today we are joined by this special guest. I will allow him to introduce himself, and then he will tell you a little bit about what he does and the like. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Kayika, and I'm a friend of Nora. And more about myself, I'm a poet and I'm a publisher. Really nothing much, but yeah, I'm into mental health as well. But most importantly, I would say I'm a publisher. Yeah, I make books.
He makes books. For those of you who follow me on my social media platforms, there's a recent article that I wrote on the challenges that entrepreneurs face. He's the one that published. He did the framework. He edited, and it looked. Me when I wrote it, it was just in waves. Then he added those a bit of touches, and it made it look so good. Like it's so good. If you haven't checked it out, I'm gonna put the link to his website down in the description below, and the link to the article in the description below. It's available free, guys. For free. Yeah. Before we can begin, I would just like to take this special opportunity to thank Chatham for allowing us to use their space, because right now we're Chatham. If you're a CBU student or you are from Kitwe, from Riverside to be specific, you probably know where Chatham is. They make really awesome milkshakes. I love the milkshakes. Yeah. So make sure you come through.
And coffee.
Oh yeah, and the coffee. I don't take coffee, but when I'm here, I do take coffee.
Okay.
I'm serious. And today we're actually talking about men's mental health. Before we actually dive into the topic, what do you understand by the term mental health?
Well, it's a very simple term. Mental health is simply the health of the mind, the well-being of someone's mind.
Actually, that's everything to do with the mind. So when it comes to men's mental health, do you think that our country gives it, like we give that attention that is really needed to mental health?
The answer is no, first of all.
Okay.
But due to a lot of factors that we have, especially culture and society, the way we see men, men are perceived as some sort of superheroes, superhuman beings in the society. And we are usually regarded as strong, and we're expected not to be that weak, to be able to cry, to be able to break down in front of people. So if I'm going through something, it's expected by the society for me to just man up and let it just be in there, let me deal with it as a man. So I think our country right now doesn't really appreciate the nature of the health concerning the man.
Okay. Like, what areas do you think this has affected a man mostly?
Well, we're talking of mental health, yeah. So this has affected us in a way that we become piled up with a lot of anger inside. It's not like I'm going to come and squeeze you or beat you or anything, but most of us will walk with a lot of things in the heart, or may I say in the mind, on the mind. Yeah, and we're not healthy. So that's the reason, if you look at the statistics of the people who are committing suicide and all that, a good number is falling on men.
It's a man, that's actually true. What has been your experience with mental health?
Well, I've had some sad encounters through. I have had friends who have opted to suicide because of mental health issues, and it's something that wasn't able to be seen because they always used to swallow it up. But they had a lot on the mind. Maybe only those that were close to them could tell, like me. But outside they were just okay. So it's because of the same perceptions that we have.
So there's this recent quote that I found on social media talking about how lecturers sometimes, you being at school, how we were both at CBU at one point, there's this quote that I found where it says lecturers sometimes contribute to our mental health. Do you think they actually kind of push us to be mentally broken?
As men or generally as?
Just as men, let me just say as men. Because if you look at it, the number of people who've actually committed suicide at CBU, coming to think of it, it's just been guys. It's rare to hear of a female who's committed suicide.
Okay. So to be honest, I wouldn't say lecturers have anything to do with that, but school in general, it has something to do with that. How? When you are going through tough situations as a lady, it's normal for you to break down. I have had friends who have come right up to me and broken down. No, school is tough. I'm going through this and that and that. By them doing that, they're relieving it out. But if a guy like me, I'm going through it, it's very hard for me to break down in front of a lady.
Yeah.
So I'll just be there. And that's the reason why we find that there are a lot of cases concerning suicide relating to men. So I wouldn't say it's a person, a lecturer or anything, but I would say it's school itself and society. Yeah.
So what do you think are some of the things that we can do to change the standards, to change these narratives of the man is supposed to be strong, a man is not supposed to cry? What is it that we can do to help a man concerning his mental health?
Well, this is what I can say. We are all human.
Yeah.
You are a human being made of flesh and bone. I am. Nothing. Yeah, I have muscle. I'm a man and all that, but we are all human.
Okay.
And it's normal to break. It's normal to break down. It's normal to cry. The reason why you're capable of shedding the tears is because they're supposed to come out. The reason why you're capable of crying is because you're supposed to cry. So when you try to suppress that, you're not doing anything good to yourself. So there's nothing weird about someone breaking down.
Okay.
It's a reaction. It's a normal thing. We have to reach a stage where we have normalized this whole thing, where we have come to understand that these are just normal processes we're supposed to go through, and there's nothing weird about it. And once we reach the stage and accept that, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, and I think we also, basically us as females, speaking on behalf of my female gender, guys, we need to let a man express himself. I believe, I know it's hard for a man to like express himself, even to his lady or something like that.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I have seen that because you just don't want anybody to see you as weak. So I'm here to let you guys know that let the man express himself. Like let him break down when he needs to break down. Don't belittle his issues. Give him the ear that he needs. Whenever you're having a breakdown and you need somebody to be there for you, he's always there for you. So do the same for the person so that we can have a generation that's filled with people who are not having mental health challenges and who are not afraid to express their emotions. So in terms of health, what words of encouragement do you have for a man that's currently having a tough time right now? What can he do where can he find help and what can he do?
Well, first of all, this is what I have to say. You are just a human being. And there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong about you breaking down or talking to someone about the situation that you're going through. There are a lot of people that you can talk to. Nora here is one of them. Yeah. You can get the number on the... She'll leave the link, yeah?
The link to my...
Yeah. She'll leave the link just
my
down there.
Down in the description. They're always there, guys. You can always reach out.
Yeah, so you can reach out to people like Nora. You can also reach out to me.
I'll leave his details, his contacts down in the description below.
Yeah. And most importantly, know that you are okay. Okay? You're going through whatever you're going through. Like, it's just a process. There's a reason why it's called going through it. It's not staying in it. No, you're going through it because eventually one day you will come out of it. It may not be today or tomorrow, but you will come out of it. And trust me, you will be stronger than you are today. There's nothing that is permanent. I'm not trying to be like a prophet and all that, but it's the truth. There's nothing that is permanent. So just keep on fighting, and when you feel like you can't, talk to someone. Feel free to talk to someone, okay? No one will come to you and say, hey, why did you talk to me about this? Everyone will be ready to listen to you.
Yeah.
Okay, you can talk to your pastors at church, you can talk to maybe someone that you hold in high regard in the society.
Yeah.
You can talk, there are a lot of people that you can talk to. It's only harmful if you keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
So go out there, go on social media, find a person, find an advocate, talk to them. That's what I can say to you.
And then it's like the longer you hold on to it, the more you think like nobody will hear you out, or the more you feel like your issue is irrelevant. Your issue is not irrelevant. People are always out there to listen, willing to listen. So speak out if you have to speak out and express. Don't bottle it up. I always say you were created with emotions, not to bury them, but to express them. So express each one of the emotions that you need to express. Any final words?
Well, another thing, from what I've seen, when you talk, you become lighter.
Yeah.
And you find it easy to talk again. So you don't really have to open up and tell them everything at once. You can start with the little things. Tell them in steps. And the more you keep on talking, the more open you become. Okay. So, yeah. per se.
Alright. Thank you guys for joining us. Do sure that you join us in the next episode because we're going to be talking about publications. Yay! So if you're into writing and you're into books, make sure that you stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.
Bye.